Bob, it's been a while since we've seen you in action. Tell us about your return to boxing. Why have you decided to get yourself back into action?
I just got the urge and the boxing bugs to come back. Actually, I was training and I felt good training and felt fit, and just felt I wanted to come back and finish off my career and just kind of left off where I started really, and just finish off my career and have no regrets at the end of my career, and just get back and finish it off really. Yeah.
What was the reason for the hiatus, if you don't mind elaborating?
Well, I was training to come back in like 2000, like a couple of years ago. I was training out of gym in Mali. I was training to come back, and I had a comeback fight scheduled, and then we had a scheduled fight anyway with on my manager's show, and then like I had license issue. Then my license suspended temporarily just for like a minor issue, and then I left it for a little bit. And I thought, I couldn't be bothered because I had my license suspended for like a year, so I decided to leave it. But then now I've had like a year. Well, it's been like 4 or 5 years now, but I feel like it's time. I'm ready to come back. I'm just feeling good. I feel fit. I feel sharp. I've watched like the landscape of boxing since I've been away in my hiatus, and I feel like I've still got a lot left to offer and a lot. I'm still fresh. A lot left in the tank. So yeah.
Are we going to see a different version of you? Do you think? What kind of impact do you want to have this time around?
Yeah, maybe like just like the same. Maybe slightly more like improved version of myself. Just sharper, fitter, probably a little bit stronger. I'm not sure whether I'm going to campaign at cruiserweight. Probably cruiserweight. Don't think I'll make the light heavyweight limit now. But I just had a few like glitches in my last fight as well. I wasn't happy with the performance. The fight I should have won. So I thought I'd come back and overturn that and just carry on and get a few more wins and probably look for a few more title shots as well.
And your next fight, you're hoping before Christmas, something like that, maybe start New Year?
Ideally, hopefully before Christmas. If not, I'll probably be just the New Year. I'm speaking with management now, and we're just gonna get the ball rolling, and I'm gonna go back and see the board and get everything back in place. Probably a few tune-ups, maybe 1 or 2, just knock the dust off, and then go into something more like a more substantial fight, like something a bit more.
A bit like Tyson Fury when he came back, he'd have a few tune-ups.
Yeah, he's had a fight, and I never thought of coming back, but I never thought I would come back, but I had a bit of time off, and I never had like the desire and the urge and like the before when I was boxing I always had the urge to get up and train and want to do it, and I never had that before. I felt like I didn't want to do it, but then I feel like I want to do it now, and when you've got that desire to want to do it, you've got to want to do it, and now I've got that back, everything else will fall into play. Like I'm already quite fit, I'm already in shape now, as you can see, so it won't take me long. Just get in the sparring and everything. Nothing's left me. Nothing's like all my skill set. Everything's still there. So it's still going to be full developing it all through again. So I've been still studying my boxing and everything while I've been off. So
when you come back after a hiatus, how difficult is it at first to get the ball rolling, or did you just find it quite natural going back to the gym?
Funnily enough, I found it quite natural because all throughout my career, it was a narrative that I was highly avoided throughout my career. So I always had like long stints of inactivity. Sometimes a year off, year, 18 months, I broke my hand and things like that. So it was never easy, never like a straightforward road, because unless when I think I was British champion, I had 2 or 3 fights a year, but it was always 1 year out, and then you'd be off for ages because no one wanted to fight me. So then I had long stints of inactivity throughout my career. So there was so there was never no fluidity there. But I want to get back and get some fluidity and just a couple of fights, tune-ups, and then I'm looking for like bigger fights and championship fights probably.
Well, that was my next question. On this return now, is that what you're looking for? Try and get some gold.
Definitely, I'm still believe I'm at that level. I'm still that level, championship level. Either weight class, probably cruiserweight limit now, but I can still contend with anyone in the top 10. I'm confident of that. So yeah, I'm looking for like your domestic titles, British things like that, European things like that. So yeah, they're definitely within my reach.
In terms of obviously boxing is such a hard game, such a hard sport, such a hard lifestyle. What keeps you going? What keeps you motivated? Is it family? Is it legacy?
Yeah, everything. That's a good question. Family, legacy. Putting the final touch on my career. Like I had quite like a flourish career, and I was quite pleased with my accomplishments. But I think I've still got a few final touch to put on before I say farewell and hang the gloves. I've still got a few more fights to get in there, and I've still got a few more things to do that I want to tick off while I can still do it.
Last one this weekend, Beterbiev against Bivol. Any thoughts on that fight coming up? Obviously, I like to ask fighters about what's happening on the weekend.
It's a really intriguing fight. Two of the best fighters in the world. Lightweight division, unifying. I've sparred with Beterbiev a few times on numerous occasions, and hardest hit in world boxing period. I think Bivol, I fought the same card as him when I fought for world title in Moscow. So they're both really really like highly skilled fighters, like in their own right, both of the cream of the crop. So it's going to be hard. It's a 50-50 fight. It's a pick and fight. A lot of people asking me my prediction on the fight, but it's a pick and fight. I think Beterbiev carries the power. Bivol's got slightly more better boxing. To some extent, Beterbiev's a very skilled boxer as well. So it's it's going to be a really intriguing fight.
What was that like, sparring with Beterbiev?
It's very, very challenging. Very challenging. It's a wonderful experience, magnificent experience. I've been out to kind of a few times, like 3 or 4 times. I've been out there to spar with him. I sparred him, one of the first from the British fighters to go over there. Mike Rogers asked me to go over there, and I've been over there numerous times. But you have to be very switched on and very, very focused because he's relentless in sparring. He used to get he knocks everyone out in sparring. All the American fighters, they didn't want to come and spar. He was knocking them out. You have to, 2-3 sparring fights. You're not going to do 2-3 rounds of him at a time because he's that. The ferocity of him, the relentlessness is just so much. So, but it brings you on as well. It steps your game up to be in there and spar with him. So, yeah.